Like, it's like super touchy. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Batum. Batum starts for him. That's good. Who's in here? Right on, right on. Hello, Julio. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? We are simulcast on Jazzketball's YouTube channel as well. So here we go. Probably should share this maybe. Marketing. Well, Lowry's wearing a full-on compression shirt now. Just sharing it on the socials here. You ready for some tip action? Get all these other guys in here. What's up, big guy? Yeah. You want what? The game something? I don't know what you're saying, bro. Julio. Vámonos, Julio. Vamos. Vamos, Jazz. Buenas noches. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait. Embiid's not playing either? Wow. Okay. Con dos goles. Ganamos hoy. Ja, ja, ja. See. Are you naked? You gotta put some. You gotta put a diaper on, dude. I can't put you on the camera when you're naked. Jeez, let me go pull that real fast for you guys here because I'm shocked that Embiid's not playing now. Let's see, David Locke. Okay. I thought Kessler would start tonight if Embiid was playing, but Embiid's not playing, so John Collins gets to start. I'm guessing John Collins and Jordan Clarkson will not be members of the Jazz much longer. I don't have any inside information, but I understand why Hardy is his with JC at center. Yeah. Well, just with recent reports, I'm assuming that they're shopping him, so they're trying to bring up his value. Oh, Simo's got a compression leg sleeve on. Oh, there we go. These guys are a little bruised up. You go section. Oh, nice. Oh, he was standing on the line. Can't get traded when you stand on the line, though. Let's see. I think it was Bleacher Report that said that. I think you posted about it earlier too, Julio. That about the John Collins being traded. I don't understand why. I think Hender's back to SLC stars for value. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, Hendricks won't play until we have one of those or both of those bigs traded. What's going on? No, you can't come up here until you have a diaper on. Go get some pants. Go get some pants or some undies. Yep. Go. Does tapping ball count as a rebound, or do you have to hold the ball? No, tapping the ball counts as a rebound. Let me see. Bleacher Report said it earlier. Let's see if I can find it. Bleacher Report. Latest. Jordan Wheeler. There's Jordan. Suzanne. Did you just log into Jazzketball Twitter on your computer? I did. Is my VPN on? Okay, good. We got SLT Salt Lake Tribune. And Bleacher Report posted Collins does not understand Hardy's system in defense and offense. Woo. Maybe they're just forcing the issue until he learns it. Oh, there's a guy. Yeah. Good job, Drip Cam people. I think I might do a little live announcing here so that the YouTube people don't get bored. All right. Maxie brings up the ball. Passes to Batum to Reed. Reed to, I don't know who that is. Oubre Jr. Yeah. Kelly Oubre. And Lowry plays some good defense on Paul Reed and gets the rebound. Kicks it over to John Collins. Colin Sexton thinks about driving. Kicks it out to John Collins. John Collins drives in the middle of the paint and pops the shot and hits it. Jazz up 10-2. Paul Reed shoots a elbow jumper and hits it as well, then puts another bucket on the board for the 76ers. The Jazz were interested at Paul Reed this offseason. They signed him to an offer sheet, but 76ers matched. All right, Colin Sexton tries to pass it down to Lowry Markkanen in the paint, and Lowry can't catch it, and turnovers the ball. Oh, Maxey back and forth, crossover, steps back, hits a three, and 76ers coming back. With that nice run that we started the game on, is down to 3 now, 10-7. Colin Sexton drives into the paint, left-handed layup, and in. Here goes Oubre. Strong start from the Jazz, I agree. Kelly Oubre puts his shoulder down, drives in, draws a foul on Colin Sexton. He's going to the line, shooting 2. Kelly Oubre, he was hit by car earlier this season, and seems like he's doing just fine. I don't know what to read into that report because I feel like he was up to no good, probably. I'm not going to make assumptions, so that looks horrible. We're going to put it back up. Okay. Yeah. Switch you guys. What do you, with Embiid not playing, Jazz should hopefully win this correct? Trying to get insurance. Question. I'm not. Oh yeah, Kelly Oubre needs to get insurance. Yeah, on his body. Oh man, yeah, maybe he's trying to collect insurance. Yeah. He's a millionaire though, so hopefully he's not lost all of his money. Old habits die hard when you try to steal money from the insurance companies. Marcus Morris hits a 3, ties it up, 12-12. 7, just under 8 minutes to go. Lowry tries to set a pick, and Batum didn't want him to set the pick, and fouls. Nick Nurse is clapping his hands, saying, "Come on, guys, we can be better than this." Even though Joel's not out there. Yes, we did. Fontecchio out to John Collins. John Collins thinks about passing it back over to Fontecchio or Markkanen. Goes the other way and passes it to Dunn. Dunn back to John Collins for 3. Hits it. Oh, they're counting it for long too. So 14-12. 7.5 minutes left. Kelly Oubre, it's top of the key, shoots a 3, early 3. Marcus Morris gets the rebound and passes it up back out to Batum. Chris Dunn gets the rebound. Batum missed. Markkanen over to Fontecchio in the left corner, misses. Fontecchio gets his own rebound, back out to Markkanen, I assume. Maybe that was to John Collins, I don't know, but Markkanen got it. Markkanen passes to John Collins, over to Fontecchio for 3, and Fontecchio for the Italian 3. Simo. 17-12, just under 7 minutes to go. Fontecchio. He's putting gel in his hair. He's feeling like he's got some drip too. That's what I labeled him as there, Bowler. Bowler saying that he's labeled him as a 3-point, just a European 3-point shooter. That was my assumption of him. And he wasn't hitting shots last season. So I saw him, Simo just didn't belong in the NBA. And he has pleasantly surprised Jazz fans. Paul Reed hits a turnaround jumper, and he's looking like a formidable player as well. I did not know his game, so shame on me. Markkanen cuts into the paint. Chris Dunn finds him, and he misses a layup. Oubre gets the rebound, and he's driving into the paint. Pulls up about 10 feet, misses. Colin Sexton just playing some good defense. Sexton brings it up the court. Hezzy's thinks about, drives it again, and drives it off of his foot. Fontecchio's role player is so good. He had too much experience in Europe. Yeah. That was the thing. Like, Simo was really good in FIBA World Cup play, and Jazz fans were baffled at that as to why he wasn't doing that with the Jazz. And it looks like Keontae George and Jordan Clarkson and Walker Kessler are coming in for the Jazz. Walker Kessler got in, but the other two did not. So 17-14, just under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Patrick Beverly brings it up, passes to Paul Reed, right elbow, drives into the paint, and tries to dunk it. Kessler somewhat blocks it, I don't know, but draws a foul. Paul Reed put his shoulder down and went in, drew a foul. That's what you need to do. Walker Kessler could have learned that. Walker's getting there. I love Walker's defense. Ooh, Paul Reed might not know how to shoot free throws. Barely got in there. Touched every part of the rim before it went in. 5:47 left to go. 17-15 Jazz. Got 3 people watching. How are we doing on YouTube? Should I probably keep a close eye on that? Let's go Jazz. In there. Paul Reed sounded like he hit the second one because he ripped the nets. I heard it. Philadelphia down by 1. About a little over 5.5 minutes to go in the first. Markkanen shoots a 3 and hits it. Lowry tray ball. Lowry with the compression shirt on tonight decided that the tape on his shoulder wasn't helping enough, so he's decided to go to the Mike Conley route. Oh, come on, delay a game on the 76ers. Oh, yeah, they have Mo Bamba. Huh. I forget where all these players go sometimes. Keontae's bringing up the ball. 2018 Jazz. Just over 5 minutes to go. First quarter. Keontae dribbles back and forth, passes it over to Clarkson like he's deferring to Clarkson every time. Doesn't want to step on any toes with the veterans. Clarkson drives in, misses it, and Markkanen gets the rebound, puts it back up, and draws the foul, and one. 22-18. Yeah. Well, Mo Bamba's in there, so he's a little bit longer, but we should try to get every rebound. Do you think the idea of front office keeping before top 10 record in regular season pass pick to what do I think of the idea? I think and I agree with the Jazz front office, get off that pick that you OKC as soon as you possibly can, because they cannot make any trades with picks until the 2028 picks that we have, because they can't combine picks, at least our own, until 2028. So if they get off of it this year, they can start trading the 2025 and on. And it's, I think, hamstringing the Jazz from being able to make bigger moves. So if we're wanting to bring a star here, and the team that we're trading with wants the Jazz picks because they think that the Jazz are not going to be good in a few years because this player is going to want to leave Utah, then that would be the incentive for the other team to trade their star. Jazz, messy offensive play. I didn't follow that one, I'm sorry, and 76ers got the ball, and they jack up a 3 right away. Clarkson brings up the court, Fontecchio back to Clarkson. Clarkson's not forgot how to dribble, almost lost the ball. Back out to Fontecchio, back to Clarkson. It's a Fontecchio and Clarkson just back and forth. And Lowry Markins wide open. But Walker Kessler's open underneath the basket, and Jordan Clarkson finds him. I think that we want to convey the pick. We do not want anybody else being in control of our assets. And Patrick Beverly finds the laces and has time to take a breath and still misses the 3. Lowry Markin drives down in the paint, mishandles the ball, but finds Fontecchio out in the corner. Fontecchio misses the corner 3. There's Maxey, drives in, draws the foul, almost gets the bucket to go. Maxey is got a little Colin Sexton in him, just driving all willy nilly in there with no control. Well, I'm gonna go grab something to eat real. Woohoo, Walker. Hit it down. Oh, no, you're stepping on my foot. I know eventually that the pick turns into, I believe, 2 second rounders after 25. That's why that's just so long for the Jazz to be hamstrung by the Thunder. Get it over with. Let them have it. Tried to get into the play-in. I think with that pick hanging over our heads, just hamstrings us for far longer than I would like to not be not good. I'm okay with being optimistic because I feel like we're gonna make a trade to get us a solid point guard. Iron a lot of things out. Because Simo basically replaces Beasley's shooting. Yeah, and we're missing shooting obviously, but with Simo's emergence and Colin Sexton's good shooting, I feel like just we're a good calming presence away from being as good as last year's team. I think it's so complicated playing. We have to wait. Hardy makes culture with players. Yeah, I just don't want to be bad for another 3 seasons. They give him a medal. But having said all that, we will find out what the Jazz mindset is here in the next few weeks. If they make some trades to get better, then they are trying to get in the playoffs, in the play-in. If they acquire assets, then they are not going to convey the pick. Because basically, we have to get in the play-in for us to convey the pick. That's the way I look at it. Because you don't want that pick to be 11. You want that pick to be as bad as possible. And why not have it be bad as possible in a really down year as the draft goes? I don't know if hardier players make complicated plays, but when they get to do fast-paced transition, the style is good, Jazz style. Yeah. I think that attributes to not having somebody that controls the offense like Mike Conley did. That's why when you have Chris Dunn come in, things aren't nearly as sloppy because he's a veteran. When rookies play, they're rookies. They're learning. They're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna turn the ball over. (34-32), just under 12 minutes. Oh no, it's 11:20. 40 seconds. No, good. Yeah, go change your shirt and everything. You're messy. No, don't touch me. Mm-mm. Go. Nope. Go wash. What are these guys saying on X? Here we go. Here we go. Ryan's wanting to build a stadium for, I believe, the a new NHL team to use, and the Jazz, and he wants to build it about it's about 15-ish miles south of where it is now. So it's not out of Utah or anything. So I don't know. He wants to build basically another city in Utah, centered around the stadium called Utah City. Look it up sometime on YouTube. It talks about it. The construction of Utah City. They're very sophisticated. They want to build a city that they can basically just walk in. You can't drive into the interior of the city. Craziness is what I think. But new stadium, it doesn't really matter to me. They'll still be the Utah Jazz, so whatever. 35-32. Just under 11 minutes in the second quarter. Ooh, nose itch. Who's this kid? Number 1. Ooh. Let's see. Trying to be the hero right now. Oh, KJ Martin. It's like, man, that kid looks super familiar, and I don't know who it is. Bamba, Beverly, Oubre, KJ Martin, and Morris. Yeah, Morris on the court for the 76ers. Huh. Marketing got pushed in the back. Or, I mean, Kessler. I read Ryan wanted to make entertainment and shopping close to stadium, and Mayor from SLC wanted to keep it downtown. Yeah, which is weird because the Gateway outdoor mall is right across the street from the Delta Center. So there's already shopping right there at the Delta Center. And big movie theater, like giant movie theater. I think there's 20 plus screens there. It's like the Megaplex. And a bunch of restaurants. So the Gateway's literally across the street from the Delta Center. Just Ryan wanting to put his own stamp on the Jazz, but he owns the team. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Jeez, Kessler. Shoot it, Ochai. Oh, it doesn't make it. Shoot it, Ochai. He's got a shot on the stepped on the line. What you got? Mm-mm. Gonna give me a few of these? I need a little sugar in my system. There you go. Welcome. High in turnovers. Yeah, we had like 6 in the first quarter. Telling you, having a calming presence of a veteran point guard would help in that department. Right idea, right idea. Almost got it to Lowry on the streak ahead. Just like this week. back to back, Friday, Saturday. All right, 41-39. 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Oubre from the corner three, and he hits it. And 76ers are back up by 1. Wow. Collins driving down the lane and throws it down. What is the X guy saying? Larry hits the free throw. What's up, Armani? What's up, big guy? You what? Mm-hmm.
Be honest, Donald. Do you see why
Yep.
I said this game is meaningless?
Yeah, because we're not playing anybody besides Maxi.
Thank you. Look how flat this game is.
Yeah,
There's only 2 top 100 guys on this court
yeah,
tonight,
yeah. I agree.
and it's blatantly obvious. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Act like I said something.
I'd much rather have seen us go against Embiid. Sorry, but
I promise you, I'd much rather see us against Embiid. Show me something against Embiid, bro. Let me
Yep.
see how and let me see how genius Will Hardy can be with his defense against Embiid. I want to see you against some powerful stuff. Like, come on,
Yep.
bro. I'm tired of Embiid. I don't like that. I like that.
You're just throwing stuff around, boy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd much rather have seen.
This should be this should be attack. This should be attacks on Embiid MVP. Stop ducking the rim protectors, man.
Right.
He keep on ducking the rim protectors.
Ooh. Ow. Don't do that to Dad.
I've been noticing it. He's been ducking a lot of rim protectors this season, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing exciting about this game. Like I'm watching this, I'm just looking like, okay, let me just see how Lowry plays. Let me just see how because he has a lot of pop to himself.
Yeah.
So take that. But other than that, what am I looking at? Like what Colin Sexton versus Tyrese Maxey to see if he can, like, what am I looking at?
I don't even know if you want to know if Colin Sexton can go against him.
No, he
Because
can't.
Colin Sexton's supposed to be your guy at the bench.
Yeah, but there's a guard that you can compare. There's
Right.
comparison
Right.
to see how a small guard can be effective on the court.
Yeah.
Maxey, but Colin Sexton can't shoot like him.
No.
Like Maxey got a quick ass trigger, so
Where is Switch Cat? Yeah, I didn't think it was that crazy at
I'm
all.
so mad about this game, man. Yeah, man, I wanted to see Embiid. I wanted to see Larry versus Embiid. Hopefully, what's up, Julio? What's up,
You should
ES? What's going on?
you should hold your poor me sign out like a little kid at the game and say, I
Right,
traveled
exactly.
so far away to see Embiid play.
So tired of this, bro. I want to like okay, like hopefully Giannis play. He should because Milwaukee still has a lot to figure out. So let's see Lowry versus Giannis.
Yeah,
I'll take
I
it.
think I think as many games as they can get
And you
Giannis
get a
and
and you
Embiid
get a nice
together.
and you get a nice rest.
Yeah,
Hey, let me see that. Please don't annoy me with that tonight. I mean, with the next game is seeing that Giannis is miraculously not playing. Don't piss me off, man.
ugh. It happened like last minute too. I was like, what? Jazzketball.
So I'm not a fan of Larry passing the ball in the fast break. I'm not.
Yeah, just haven't finished.
Yeah, they want to foul you.
Right.
They're going to foul you.
You know, where is Switch?
If I'm going to pass it, I'm not going to pass it at the concept in the corner. I'm sorry. He can make it. I'll just let me see if I can get fouled. Sorry, bro. If you want to know how good of a shooter somebody is, watch them get a wide open corner shot.
Mm. Yeah,
Watch what they have to do when they get the ball. The poorer the shooter, the poorer the shooter, the more they have to focus. They'll take a
yeah,
second. See how Colin Sexton he had to take that dribble
right.
to then reset to then
Like
pull. Nah,
Pat Beverly when he had to find the laces and still missed it. He had like a chance to take a breath and everything.
yeah, like
That was a few. That was like in the middle of the first
yeah, that's
quarter.
that. Yeah, those are poor shooters. Those leave you open. He with us.
Yeah. Scores around the league. Let's see. Oh, Steelers beat the Ravens. Wow. Okay. Celtics are beating the Pacers in Indiana by 9. It's quite the turnaround for the Celtics. Felt like the Pacers were just lighting the world on fire in the East.
Yeah, but see, the Celtics could shoot with them.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
oh man,
Knicks on a back-to-back against the Wizards. They're winning by 6. And the
they're
Bucks
only
have,
winning by 6.
yeah,
What's the score?
68-62 and almost
Oh, this
halfway
is
through
first
the
half.
third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
Huh.
They don't have anybody guarding anything. Like, ooh.
Right. Brunson's 4 for 10. Randall's 7 for 15.
Mm.
Eh,
No,
not horrible.
so Kyle Kuzma having that a good game.
Kuzma's having a decent game. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's not. He's only scoring. He's not rebounding or assisting though.
I
I feel like
wonder
Avita
who
is having
OG is
just as good
guarding.
of a
I
game.
really wonder who OG is guarding. Oh man, I want the trade to happen so bad.
Well, we're T minus 5.5 hours now to Mr. Clarkson's available. I'm not counting down. Are you guys?
I can't allow myself to.
You don't want to get disappointed.
Nope. I don't want to get disappointed because there's a hell of a chance he can still be on
I
the
know
roster.
there is.
I don't
I
know why anybody acted like this is a crazy concept, bro. They said they want to get to they want to get to what they want to convey this pick
Yep,
bare minimum,
they do. They do. Yep.
and they want to become as good as a team as they possibly can as fast as they can. Why would I sit there and think it's beyond belief that they'll keep Jordan Clarkson and trade THT and Colin Sexton? Why would I think that's beyond them
Yeah. Well, yeah. If
if
they
they feel
want to
like they
put
can get a better guard?
right, if they, I mean, you already know Jordan Clarkson can be a six man, so you don't have to wonder that about Colin Sexton or anything,
Mm.
or try to have him fill that role or anything.
I want us to get an 8-man rotation, man.
Yeah, yeah. I got to get rid of some of these guards in order to do that,
Listen, man, go give me a rope. Go
and
give me a
probably get
real.
rid of
Go give me a
Collins
real
too.
point guard. I see why they say he want a veteran point guard. Go give me a real point guard. We can't do this with Chris Dunn. Yeah, he's nice. Keep him on the bench.
Yeah, not Chris Dunn. He just doesn't have any offense.
The offense, but bro,
Yeah,
I don't understand why people don't get the concept, bro. If you have anybody on the court that's a non-shooter,
yeah.
and when
The
I say
team doesn't
non-shooter,
respect it,
see,
and it
you
clogs
can
the
see
lane. Yeah,
shooter doesn't mean that you make a lot of shots. Doesn't even mean that. But if you can make a timely shot and then you're confident in shooting, Chris Dunn is neither one of those two. I can't depend on him to make a wide open jump shot,
yeah,
and I can't depend on that. I can't have you on the court, bro. All this defense, defense, defense. That matters when you have when it's the center. When it's somebody that's not the center, that shit is a detriment to your team because their matchup is going to chew them the hell up. Stop that. Because watch this. Let's say Chris Dunn is an elite defender. Let's just imagine that he's an elite defender, right? But he still
yeah,
has the same offense. And you have him at the starting point guard. And you have him guarding the starting point guard. Do you know?
yeah.
Watch this. Let's go down the West. Who's the best point guard in the West right now? Shea. So
Shay.
Shea versus Chris Dunn.
Shays is a happy little boy. Let's just put it that way.
No, how much? Let's go. No, let's go point for game for point for game. Shea averaged like 32. Chris Dunn averaged like 6 as a starter. So you telling me with your elite defense, let's just pretend and let's say you're an elite defender and you manage to stop Shea to score 25. Guess what? You still only score 6 points. So now your matchup has a 19-point fucking advantage on you.
Right. Yeah.
Woo! Because why wouldn't Shea guard you so he could save his energy? So now that's your match. See, pe- people are man. You cannot have the only person on the court.
Oh, Lowry. Yeah.
The only person on the court that you can
Wait till you
have
see this from
in,
Lowry.
in
You'll
your
like this.
starting lineup. The only person you can have in your starting lineup that's a non-shooter is your center. That's it. And he has to be a rim protector
Hmm.
for it to make sense.
Right. Oh, 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 oh.
Has to be.
Yeah. You got to
That should,
give your teammates a heads up if you're going to do that. See Lowry's fast break dunk?
no, no, yet.
Drove it in. Well, he didn't fast break. He had some defenders still ahead of him. It was pretty aggressive dunk.
Was that after John Collins got blocked?
Ooh, jeez.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
Because I see him going. There we go, Lowry. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Yeah, Lowry, go play like a big boy, man. He has 16 and a half. Like I said, this is lunch meat. Let me see
Yeah,
this against Embiid.
yep. I just got alerted by the thing too.
You gotta think about it. He's not even pumping his. It's not even going all the way because the hell's this game? This is an easy game. This is not a challenging game. So he's not being forced to flex his to flex his talent. Not talent. That's not the word I'm looking for. But his physicality, like his freaking nature. He's not flexing it. It's too
Yeah.
many games where he doesn't have to flex it and he doesn't automatically flex it himself. He does it when he's in a completely challenging game.
Damn, we have 13 turnovers in the first half.
Yep.
Yeah, the Chris Dunn. It's just yeah, it's that like what you're saying. You're already in a deficit with him, and he's
Matchup for
not
matchup. You gotta think about it.
right.
Matchup for matchup. That's why is Walker Kessler not starting?
Well, and, and the thing is even if you're going matchup for matchup, and I know you're being nice to him because we all know that he's not the defender he used to be. But
Oh, you talking about Chris Dunn? Nah, he's not even
yeah,
an elite defender. Hell no. I was just
yeah,
being hella. I was being hella generous.
yeah,
Shea. If Chris Dunn is guarding Shea's gonna have 36. First of all, Chris Dunn don't even play more than 18 minutes, more than 20 minutes a game. This is why I know the people who feel like Chris Dunn is having a large effect on the team. They don't even actually pay attention to what's going on. He
huh,
don't even play more than 20 minutes a game. He doesn't play more than 20 minutes a game.
right. He doesn't.
How is he that impactful? The
He
bro,
is
bro can't even play half a game. The game 48 minutes is 24 minutes and a half. Bro averages 18 minutes a game as a starter. Like what, bro? Stop.
uh, yeah, yeah. Because last game I think he played 14 that we actually won.
Come on, bro. Yeah, he played 14 in the game that we won
Yeah,
against the Pistons.
yeah,
Riddle me that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's just 14 minutes is an impact. That's basically
He's
like playing
he's
garbage
a
time.
placebo player.
Yeah,
I play you for 18 minutes a game. You run around, play defense. Not you're not affecting my team. Yeah, you're passing the ball, but it's not you're not manipulating defense. It's not like, oh, you're a great passer because you're manipulating defense. That's not what you're doing. You're making the obvious pass, which you should be, which everybody should be, but you're making the obvious pass. It's not like you're doing anything special. I like Chris Dunn. I really do. I liked him. I was a fan of him coming out of Providence,
yeah,
but I'm not stupid. I'm not forget stupid. I'm not delusional. I'm not gonna make myself believe in a player just because. I'm not doing it. Not me.
yeah.
Bro is not even I don't even. I gotta go down the roster, but I don't even think he's the top 10 player on the roster. Like
Right. I agree with what you're saying. Yes, it's he's a good calming presence, but he's just not it. Like what Armani's trying to say is that like if you have him on the court and the other team's defending us, they're not defending Chris Dunn.
I'm
They
putting
can
my I'm
basically
putting my
guard
I'm putting
five
my
guys on four of
well I'm
us.
putting my best offensive player if I'm putting my best perimeter offensive player on Chris Dunn because they get to chill and then when they get back on the other side of the court they have
Right.
energy to play offense.
Yeah.
Man, please, that's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Chris Dunn. Let me put it like this: Chris Dunn is not playing in the playoffs.
No, he's not.
No, no playoff team is picking up Chris Dunn to play rotation minutes in the playoffs. He's not. I'm sorry. I know people like to make up this illusion. I know there's a lot of Dunn sexuals. It has to stop. It has to stop. Yes, he plays solid defense. I like it, and he actually passes the ball. Is he offensively gifted? Hell no. There's a reason why he did not make it. There's a reason why he was in the G League as a 28-year-old.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of injuries.
When you should be
We
at the
we,
peak of
we
your
must
career.
stop. We must stop. When your best offense is you not being explosive, probing to get to the paint to then shoot a one hand floater, and a lot of times you try to do that and do that against contact against the rim protector, bro. If you did that against Gobert, that's just getting sent.
Hmm.
You think you're
Yeah,
gonna pull that off against Denver? It's getting
no,
ripped.
no.
Like, come on, bro.
Denver's
You
a
know,
really good
you
team.
can't do that against good teams. I don't care about how a player look against mediocre teams. I don't care. Not me. I don't.
What? There's some on the island. Did you eat them? Is it good? Hmm.
Like realistically, right? There's only three guys on our roster. Three to four. Four. Let me be cute. There's four guys on the roster that, if in playoffs on any team, they'd actually get rotation minutes in the playoff.
Yeah.
Guaranteed minutes in the playoffs. Lowry, Walker, Kelly, JC. I love Colin Sexton. He's not guaranteed. He's not guaranteed minutes in the playoffs. Nah, not on the great team. He's not guaranteed that. Nope. Over JC, no.
Mm-mm.
Huh. Because you don't know if his free throw, um, his ability to draw shooting fouls. You don't know if that'll be there in the playoffs. You don't know if the rest are gonna call that in the playoffs. So you can't depend on that. JC, on the other hand, he could get hot, so you could work with that
Mm.
as a playoff team. You can work with that. That's there's a reason why playoff teams want him.
It's true.
Kelly, boom. Walker
Right.
Kessler, he's valuable as hell. He's the cheap contract, top five, if not the best rim protector in the league right now,
Right.
depending on
I
who
just
you
don't see
asking.
the Jazz ever moving him, but
Lowry, everybody thinks the whole damn league feel like he's a number two.
right. JC at home.
Like everybody else on the roster, yeah, they liable to go. And JC, clearly, he's being shopped.
yeah.
Kelly, it's like they're not shopping him, but it's like, okay, if you want to overpay for him.
Huh.
Everybody else on this roster may not be on the team when we
Right.
actually compete. Even Keontae.
Yep.
As
They're
much
in
as
the
like
freeze.
as much as I like Keontae, for him to be eff- an effective guard, he's going to have to up his ball handle. I've said this since the beginning of the year. He's going to have to up his ball handle. He's going to have to up his upper body strength to be able to take that contact when people are crowding him on the dribble. You see in this game, he's getting crowded because that's how Philly like to play. Philly on perimeter defenders like to crowd the dribbler. He can to all that little
He's
lazy
around
one
the garage.
hand dribble with the left hand to wait for a pass. He can't do that. So he has a lot to learn. He could do it because, but he has to up his ball handle ability rapidly.
Yeah.
I like being realistic, bro.
Yeah.
John Collins could play in the
As he should
playoff
be.
game. He could play in the play for a team's playoff, but he's he's a luxury player. He's not a necessity to throw on the court. He's a luxury guy. If a playoff team has him, they feel good. But do they feel like they need him? No.
Huh.
Real shit. I love our team. I love the players. All that shit. But I promise you, the front office, the only player for a fact that the front office know for sure that they would want on the championship team is Lowry.
Yeah.
But if we can get picks for him, why not? If we can get a stupid package for him,
Yeah.
by the grace of God, why not?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting next 6 months. So even year, I guess.
Yep.
Lowry is eligible after this season to sign a.
Yeah, he's eligible. He's eligible now, but
Oh,
he's not
okay,
gonna sign it now.
right.
They don't even know how what that like. This is why last year when I told people when I was saying this last year and everybody was acting like I was fucking crazy. I said front office is building around Will Hardy is a superstar of the team.
Yeah.
The front office is going to build around him.
Yep.
Sorry, I don't. I've been
On the
saying
chat
this shit.
about Keontae's development.
They didn't go on that long ass coaching search that they did. The coaching search took way longer than the usual coaching search does. Way longer. It took like a month and a half, 2 months.
Mm. I heard that they interviewed Missoula too. That,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
because that's one of Danny Ainge's boys.
yeah,
They didn't feel like he was ready. Well, Ainge didn't feel like he was ready, and Will Hardy blew. He just blew everybody's mind.
yeah,
Everybody's
yep.
D Wade and everybody's. What you call it? What's his name? Who's over there in Phoenix right now on the coaching staff? Fizdale. All that,
Oh,
like, yeah.
yeah.
He blew everybody mind.
Credits only.
See, yeah. Let me read. Time comes, time. Then this veteran. I don't mind keeping Colin as a bench client. You talking about Colin Sexton? Yeah, yeah, Colin Sexton. Yep, yep. Jazz needs shooting power shooting power before they can become for sure. You gotta have that. Um, yeah, Misic and Vizikov, I love them. I love them. I love them. But we're not gonna get our hands on them. We're not. We're not. Especially Vizikov. Vizikov is not leaving Sacramento. That's not happening. Sacramento is not letting him go. They're not.
Yeah,
Message. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know about Message, but he's a pro. He was the best. He was the best point guard, if not the best player in the Euro League, 2 years ago.
oh, really?
Because Vizikov was the best Euro League player last year by a stretch. It wasn't even close. But 2 years ago, for like 2 years, almost 3 years in a row, you could argue that Misic over there in OKC was the best player in the Euro League. Besides what's his name that played for Chicago? Besides Nikola Mirotic. Because Mirotic is a problem in the Euro League. Um,
Yeah,
there's a couple guys in the Euro League that's tough. Mike James, um, Shane Larkin. Um, damn.
man, Shane Larkin. Didn't he played at Miami? So where he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Miami
yeah,
University. Yep.
University of Miami. Yep. Hmm. Was he in the? Was he in the draft with Exum?
Yeah.
So I knew that he was like one of the
Oh yeah, he
guys.
was one of the best scorers. He was one of the best scorers in college. It's just that he was 6 feet,
You're right.
arguably 6 feet,
Yeah.
more
Right.
like 5'11". So people was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think his wingspan was very long either. So when
"Nah, it wasn't long."
you're that
That's what I'm
tall,
saying.
it
You have to be.
hardly
You have
is.
to be you have to be a specimen
Yeah.
as a small player, or you have to be extremely skilled to be on the court. You have to be. Yeah, yeah. They won 2 Euro leagues consecutive. Yep.
Sixers basketball. You on Parfon, your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. Stand by.
But Dallin, I want to. Why did you say you don't feel like Lowry's? Why do you feel like Lowry's not top 20?
Why do I feel? I don't feel like that. I was just reporting what Locke was saying on his podcast. I feel like Lowry is borderline. I think he's somewhere between 20 and 25, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if he had better players around him, he'd be top 15.
There.
Sixers career highs of
So
on the game summary. Harry Marketing leading the way when it comes to
I'm gonna run down my list.
in seven.
It's going to be extremely controversial, but I don't. I watch more basketball than damn near everybody who would argue with me about this,
Yeah.
especially more NBA because you see, I have websites to sit there and watch all these games for free. You know, like no, I'll be dialed in and I work from home. I work, you know what I'm saying. So I have all the time in the world to watch it, and that's all I watch is basketball. But
I believe that.
Felt like he had all ball. You could see the disbelief.
I'll tell you right now,
Okay, let's hear.
right now, shit, I'll give 1 through 30 because it's really controversial. 1 through 30. Yeah. This is the most impactful play. I'm just watching the game, man. I can't listen. Okay, Jokic, I have 1.
Yeah.
Embiid
agree
number
with
2.
Yeah.
Giannis number 3. I have Luka number 4. But
Okay.
the gap between him and Shea is absolutely small. It's not. It's not a gap. It's big. You could like let a little a whisper get through there, and it's like, oh, okay, maybe I can flip.
Really thin piece of tissue paper.
Yeah, like number 6, I have Anthony Davis.
Okay.
7, I have Halliburton. 8, I have Sabonis. A lot of people sit there and say he's not even top 20. Bro, he's the best player on Sacramento.
Yeah.
It does not run like that without him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. De'Aaron Fox, nah, bro. He's nice as hell. He's in my top 15. But, you know, LeBron I have at number 9 for how he's playing.
Okay.
10, I have KD. And the gap between KD and LeBron is very minute. There's a gap between Halliburton and not Halliburton, LeBron and Sabonis, how they're playing right now for me.
Yeah.
At number 11, who's not too far off from LeBron nor KD, for how they're playing this year, Scotty Barnes.
Okay.
Scotty Barnes is one of the one players in the league that's like,
That's high for Scotty, but yeah.
bro, he's extremely good. Like, I can legitimately tell you his worst skill set on the basketball court is him shooting threes, and he's shooting around 40% from the three, shooting damn near 6 threes a game. So if that's your weakest skill,
Yeah.
and you're shooting it better than a lot of players in the league, how can Bro's he's averaging like 22-9, and he's averaging like 22-9 and 6.
I mean, there's a reason why the Raptors started building around him.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
Job Lowry. Nice
number
three.
12. Number 12, I have Kawhi.
Okay. So you have
Number
Barnes above Kawhi.
Yeah,
Just barely. Okay.
yeah. No, that's a little bit of gap. It's a little bit
Okay.
of gap, but it's not Kawhi's fault. Like I'm judging you off of what you got going on. And when I have these players, the way I got it is, how effective are you? How productive? The way I weigh it is, how productive of a player are you with the given usage that you have and your defense. Your defense and your scoring are heavy waivers on mine, because those are the two things that completely matter when it comes to how good you are as a player.
Hmm.
So Kawhi, like, he could easily jump over Scotty Barnes with ease. But he would have to up it a little bit more. A little bit more. Kawhi was lower on my rank weeks ago because he just wasn't performing like that. Um, Number 13, I have Jason Tatum,
Mm. Okay.
and he's way better than what he's ranked. He's way better than what he's ranked. But is he playing up to that? No,
No. No.
no. With other guys who got 30% usage rate, like he does, is he as productive or as dominant as the other guys? Hell no.
No. But he also plays with a ton of good players. if you put Lowry in Jason Tatum's position,
He'll still be done. He'd
right?
be averaging
I think
27.
you'd be right there. I
Yeah,
think he'd be right up there with those guys.
he'd be averaging 27 and 10.
Yeah.
27, 10, maybe 3 assists. So it's like that's what I'm saying. There's not that when I said there's not I wholeheartedly feel like there's not much of a big gap between Jason Tatum and Lowry. But I'm gonna get to that. I said that last year.
Yeah. I don't think
Honestly,
there's that big of a gap between him and Sabonis, but
there's not that much big of a gap between a lot of these, but at this point, it's really not. There's not a big gap between Lowry. Honestly, from
I
from
I
from being
wonder
from
if
from
Lowry
being
could be
top.
that top 10 player.
Yeah, he can. No, yes, he can.
Yeah.
No, he absolutely can, because he's not ramping it up. He's not ramping it up as much as he can.
Right.
But I have to skew him for that. I can't make you top 15 if you're not ramping it up.
Right. Until you show you something. Yeah. It's what you're showing them now, what they're showing you now.
Right. It's what you're doing
Yeah.
for me today. I know I don't care about I don't care what you did last year, bro. Fuck, what is that gonna do for me? I ain't say who's greater. Say who's playing better right now. Like, what you want me to do? Um, oh yeah, I seen Arvidas play too. I watched a lot of Arvidas basketball. I love Arvidas. Arvidas was the monster. Um,
Sabonis and Arlaucus.
that's
Which grade is that
that's
one?
old. That's 70s
Okay.
basketball. Yeah. Um, um, number 13. Yeah, number 13 I had Jason Tatum. Number 14 I had De'Aaron Fox.
Okay. Man, the Kings have two top 15 players.
They do. They just don't have a roster that's good enough. They need to go get Siakam, stop playing around, sitting there trying to hold on to
Keegan
Keegan
Murray.
Murray. Please, please save that shit. Save it. Save that shit. Save it. Please save it. I don't just get out of here with the Keegan Murray stuff. This is why teams don't end up getting to the finals. Stuff like this.
Yeah.
That's exactly how teams end up not getting to the finals. Oh no, I want to hold on to this player because I feel like now when he doesn't pop, damn, we should have made the Siakam trade.
Too little, too late.
Now your window's closed. Bye. Stupid.
special moment can happen early
You
in the
got a chance to have you have a chance to have, even if you want to argue that Sabonis is not top 20. Let's say you want to argue it, even though he's playing better than the majority of the league. But whatever. Let's pretend.
Yeah.
iceberg. He was a
And
You have
really,
a
that's
top
what I
50.
was doing earlier is like
had received a
trying to
five
convince
star
myself out of Lowry,
started at
but
number
it's just
15.
so hard for me
He
not to,
reached out to
like, of all the
Philly
tools that
public
he
address
has.
announcer Dan Baker
It's
and
so
He has too many
like,
tools.
yeah,
He has too many tools. He could be absolutely better than what he is right now. But
right.
again, that's up to him. I can't make a player play better.
Yeah.
the veteran
I can only judge you for what
Y'all
you're
wish he
showing me.
could. He could dominate.
Gary Maddox actually Philly
It's
break
not just him. It's the play call and everything else like that because he's not a creator, so he has to depend on actions and play calls and stuff like that. He doesn't have to depend on it, but it's that's just what it is. With how this offense is made. That's his role.
sides.
Um. So yeah, number 14 we have De'Aaron Fox. Number fit and there's a gap between De'Aaron Fox and Jason Tatum. There's a nice gap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 15 I have Donovan Mitchell, and there's an extremely small gap between De'Aaron Fox and Donovan Mitchell for me.
Okay. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Donovan's always been that. He's done some nice things. I'll try to be nice.
Number 16, another one that's going to be extremely controversial. I don't care. Sengun,
Everybody watches the entire
Okay.
game. So
Alfred or Alfredo or whatever.
Alperin.
Alpern. Yeah.
last night
He's he's getting close to being an elite scorer.
Robert Covington out for the building. So
Is he like
He's
Sabonis and Jokic?
down starters.
he's a much better scorer than
Do they
Sabonis.
run the offense through him like top
Hell
of the
yeah.
key?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He averages like 21, 9, and 6 or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Scoreboard there.
I haven't watched a lot of Rockets. What's up, Sean?
He's a monster. Sengun is a monster. I was watching Sengun in the Turkish league when he was winning his MVP,
Mm.
and I watched that playoffs after he won the MVP, and then he got drafted that same year.
Wow. So he's won MVP in the Turkish league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at 19.
Wow.
Imagine Şengün on the Golden State Warriors. I think be a great piece for them.
Absolute problem over there.
Oh my God, the ball movement,
He's
crazy.
he's what Luis Scola would be in this league.
Okay.
Quite literally, he's what Scola would be.
Doesn't he shoot threes though, Sun Kun?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, 'cause Scola wasn't Scola more. I felt like Scola was like Carlos.
Primary post up.
Yeah.
Primary
Right.
post up.
But
But
also
he
Scola
can shoot
played
threes.
when like we didn't shoot like 35 threes a game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Scola probably would shoot threes in this league.
Oh no,
now.
because he was shooting threes in FIBA basketball.
Okay. That Argentinian team, man. Oh Lord.
And Sengun is such a monster. It's not even funny. He's one of the best. He's up there with passers within guards and anybody. It doesn't matter. He's up there. That's how good of a passer he is. He's as close as he's getting close to becoming an elite scorer.
Baby,
He can hit
lighting it up.
threes.
Yeah, marketing's feeling it, man.
He can hit threes. He's good around the rim defensively. He's not dead. You can't kill him defensively. You can't. They're not hunting him. You don't see teams hunting him at all. And then he's a good rebounder. Like he does exactly what you want to do, and he's more nimble than
Pat Beverly is killing it tonight too. Unreal.
I love Pat.
But it's like his offensive game really picks up against the Jazz.
And he draws a freaking offensive foul on the
He's
other
averaging 5 points a game, right? And he's got to have
12.
You
Right
got to
now.
know how good some of these guys are.
Something like
Pat Bev
that.
used to average 37 a game in high school. 37.
Really?
Yeah, he averaged 37 points, like
He
9
would've been
rebounds,
So annoying to
like
play.
9 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 steals, or something like that. Yeah, problem. He was a problem in
Yeah,
high
he's
school.
got 12 points. And he's got 3 rebounds and 5 assists.
It's all like triple his average so far this season.
Yeah, he wasn't. He could play
He
defense,
wasn't scoring
but he
like that.
wasn't
So wait, Scola
I mean, he's
played
been great on
tourney?
defense
in
this
high
year,
school.
actually.
In high school, and overseas, Pat Bev was a scorer. Oh yeah, in college too, because he played where he played college. I think he played college in Texas. I could be wrong, but I
Yeah.
believe he played college in Texas. He was a scorer back then too. And, like people
I
gotta
thought
understand
over the
some of these
last two
guys.
seasons that Pat Bev was washed. I didn't think he had it back in him still, but he's playing extremely well defensively this season.
Yeah.
Coming off the bench, I think you heard his podcast. He thinks he should be a candidate for the Sixth Man of the Year. I couldn't disagree with him actually.
I mean, with the way he's playing over there, yeah.
Yeah,
Because his impact is what
a
it's
candidate.
not
I'm not
scoring. It's
saying
not
he
just
should win
scoring.
it, but he's
Yeah.
a
Yeah, he
candidate.
shouldn't win. He shouldn't win, but yeah, he's
You okay?
the way that he affects the game, IQ wise, is not mentioned enough. But they won't ever mention that because a lot of guys don't even understand what is and what is not IQ, how IQ plays and stuff like that. So I can't blame them because the media don't know
Yeah,
that.
Oh, I think he's smart,
You know,
man. He knows how to
wait till
get
you see
rid of
him in the
people.
playoffs too.
He knows how to play people defensively at his size is insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he had more spring like he was younger, because you got to understand he's like 33 right now, and
Right.
he had knee surgeries when he was younger and stuff like that.
It
So
looks springy as hell tonight, though.
yeah, he puts in a lot of work to even be this springy. So imagine him a couple years ago when he was in Houston and stuff like that, and he actually still had his legs on him. That's why he was still able to be. That's why he was able to be a menace. Right now he can't be a menace, but he could be smart. He's got old legs. It is what it is.
Yep.
What I had? Oh yeah, number 16. Yeah, 16 was Shingun. Number 17, very small gap between the both of them. I have Tyrese Maxey, number 17. He's tearing the
Maxey's
league
gonna
up.
be a nice player. Yep.
He's
He's
tearing
gonna
the
be really
league up.
nice for Philly. Yep.
He's averaging like 27 and 7, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I think he's only gonna get better and better.
Maxey's averaging like 27 and 7
Oh, yeah,
with a guy who's averaging 35.
Yeah.
He's on a call with somebody who averages 35 and he's still getting 27.
Will's chirping it up with Pat, dude. Oh, that was so great.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna like this. Oh man, I
Yeah,
can't wait to hear
you
this on the
are.
podcast. Can't wait to hear this on the podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Go ahead, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, he was just talking so much trash.
So yeah, and then right after Maxey,
yeah.
and there's a gap. There's a gap. Right after Maxey, I have Lowry.
Yeah, I think Lowry with
it's
a
a
better,
sizable gap.
better
It's not
team
extreme gap.
around him, we could be better than half of those guys.
That's what I'm saying. You got to understand the guys who there's a perception because people love their names that they feel like certain guys are better. Fuck no. I don't care about players' names.
God, he's
Erase
so good.
everybody's name. Lowry's playing better than the guys that everybody loves. Sorry.
I think we should build around him, man. Honestly, I think we should just build around him.
I mean, but see, it's not. No, we should have again build around Will Hardy's system. This is how you win titles. You build around the coach's system, or you have players that fit a coach's system. That's how you win. All this,
Well, that's what we did with Jerry for so long, is we built around his system and not around John.
There's only a couple guys who defeated that logic. And honestly, the main one is LeBron, and everybody been seeing LeBron go to the finals every year. So this is why everybody's sitting there thinking this is what you have to do. You have to have three top 20 players to win the championship. Fuck, you know what? Oh yeah, and
Lowry should dominate this game if
as we can see, he has 27.
Yeah,
it's easy. So I'm saying, like, this game is easy for Lowry. I don't even think about this. What is he about to make this 3? No, he didn't. All right, I'm about to say he's about to have 30.
That was a late
Like,
moment, bro.
this game is beyond easy, bro. Like that's why I said this game is meaningless. I'm not seeing anything from Larry that I don't expect. I expect him to average coming into the year. I expected Larry to average like 28 a game because I thought that the team was going to actually be passing him the ball and everything like that. I thought that after a year of being in the system in the summer, being in the system and all that the guys was going to be prepared to actually run everything, not run everything through Larry, but see the action, see Larry wide open. Da, 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 da. I thought he was going to easily average 28 a game, especially how he looked in the preseason. You see how he looked in preseason? That looked crazy. What he was doing to the Clippers, it looked disgusting.
ES69, what do you mean by what interviews are you talking about?
He said interviews.
So his question to you is, I understand from some interviews that Jazz would like tall lineup where players are versatile, do it
Yeah.
all type.
Yeah. But that's the league. That's the whole league.
Well, yeah.
That's the whole
The
league.
league's trending towards positionless basketball.
Nah, see,
Will
no.
already wants.
That ain't a real thing. I'm be honest with you. That's a folklore.
Hit him
Positionless
in the
basketball.
nuts.
Positionless basketball is a folklore. Tell me what it's. Oh my God, no! What happened to Keontae? Not again.
He tapped him in the nuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because he started doing that jumping shit again. I was like, yeah, his rookie season is over. um, but yeah, the positionless basketball is a folklore. The reason why I say it's a folklore, think about this. Tell me with a straight face, you're going to want to switch a small forward into Jokic.
I guess it depends on who that small forward is.
Individual tickets and sponsorship packages are on sale now at that website.
Because I'd probably feel pretty comfortable with Lowry guarding him.
Yeah,
But Lowry's a power
Lowry's
forward.
7 feet.
Yeah.
Lowry's 7 feet.
Right.
And he's big, but he's still not even Jokic big. He's not. But
oh, I know he's not nearly as thick as Jokic.
Think about the first thing you just said is a 7-footer.
Yeah.
That's why the positionless basketball it's a folklore. It's offense. It's on offense that they want to say no. We want you. They want everybody to be able to pass, dribble, and shoot. Say that. It's not positionless. Say you want everybody to be able to pass, dribble, and shoot. That's fine.
Yeah.
But there's no such thing as positionless basketball on defense because you're gonna get cooked. The switch defense bothered the league 5 to 10 years ago when nobody had a lot of shooters. That's when that made sense. That's how Golden State was able to capitalize because everybody didn't have shooters. Try that.
Do I trade Sexton with scoring 21 points a game, Julio?
Yes.
Yeah. The thing with Sexton is he's always going to be 6 feet tall.
Yeah. No matter what, he's 6 feet.
Yeah.
If you can get somebody, who can average, even if you can get somebody who can average 17 and they're 6'5", 6'6", that's better than Colin Sexton averaging 21 at 6 feet. Unfortunately, it's sad that it's like that, but that's what it is.
Right.
The average NBA player is 6'6".
But on this team, Colin Sexton does some nice things for this team.
Colin Sexton, maybe the top of his hair is 6 feet, and that guy's like 5.
Yeah.
No. I've been around him. No, I've been around him in real life. He's 6'1". He's a real 6'1". He's a real 6'1".
So his top of his hair makes him 6'2" then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like really like 6'3". He's 6'1", a little bit around 6'1.5", a little bit around it. But then when you throw sneakers on, that's when you can sneak him to 6'3". But nah, bro, he's 6'1" because I'm 6'1.5". And I'm like a couple inches, not inches, a couple centimeters tall.
I wish for Colin Sexton's sake that he was 3 inches taller.
Yeah, he'd be cooking the league. They be talking like him, they're talking about him like they talk about Ja.
Right. Yep.
Were the starters
Oh.
checking back in for Martin in spring?
Well, actually, not exactly, but somewhere close. It'd be somewhere close. It'd be like,
Jawline.
damn, that's a
Yeah.
big power guard. Like, ooh,
Oh,
Colin Sexton,
yeah.
6'4", like,
Get it done.
yeah, it'll be a great combo. Like, Keontae. Keontae gotta be damn near 6'5".
Tearing it half.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm
That was
telling you,
rough.
he's tall.
Gotta have to keep faith in your
Bro's tall. He's tall. He's tall. Like,
He
look
is.
at
We should win. We better win this one. If Embiid's not playing, we better win.
that's not a guarantee because again, we only got there's two top 100 players on the court, and both teams have one.
Right.
hits it back, throws it.
Now, the thing is, because Tobias Harris is not playing, we should win. Should.
Yeah.
Because I think we got the other. I think like we probably have we have three of the top 5 players that will be on the court
Nice little throws.
on our team. So
There's an alarm going off.
Fighting for the bunker.
What's it for? Do I need to go pull it out?
Tonight's backseat to
oh yeah,
Did you put it on the oven rack? It'll be crispy. I'll go get it. Start of the fourth quarter. It's not started yet.
yep.
I think that that's unusual because a lot of restaurants have freezers. When we don't have freezers, we have fresh food every single day. It's real food that's coming to our tables. That's what sets us apart.
Sixers Talk, a podcast all about your squad, presented by Wilmington University.
I am super excited to be here. The city is amazing.
All honesty, I'm like when Lowry goes off, I'm not surprised at this point, bro. I gotta see him play dominant against other dominant players. The game is way too easy for him. Look, he's the best off-ball player in the league. By far. It's not close. I mean, well, yeah, it's the only other guy that you can say that's close to him as an off-ball scorer, not needing to pound a lot of shots and stuff like that is Steph, but Steph still is on the ball, so it's like,
We come together, we help every mom and baby be healthy and strong.
Joy March for babies. Mother of a movement.
yes, what Keontae has that will separate him from a lot of guys, if he gets the requisite skills, is that he has an extremely quick, like he gets to the top of his jump shot quicker than a lot of players in the league, and he's around six. He's 6'4.5". Let's just call it 6'4.5". So he's getting to the top of his jump shot quick, and he's bigger than a lot of the guards. I mean, bigger than a lot of the point guards, and the shooting guards that'll be guarding him, he'll feel comfortable shooting over them too because he has a quick jump shot. So if he can get his ball handle together, get stronger, and well, become a more consistent shooter, but I think that will come with the strength and the ball handling. Then he'll be a problem. But until he does those things, which that would take 2 years. It'll take 2 more years for him to even gain the confidence to be like, nah, I'm gonna go do whatever I want to do.
You do what you're time for. 2K yourself.
Way. Wow. Unreal.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, bro,
Max.
look at what I'm looking at. Lowry has 20. I didn't even look at the stats. He has 27, 11 in 27 minutes.
Wow. Holy smokes. He hit 11 rebounds?
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
Come on, just get 2 assists, Lowry. Not really like that stat line.
Yeah. Good luck. Guys have to make the shot
Yeah.
for that to happen. Unfortunately. That's how that works.
You got to play with a little bit better players.
7-0 Utah.
Hey, bro, this is about to piss me off looking at the stat line. Chris Dunn played 22 minutes and took 1 shot.
Jeez, he has 0 points.
Has 1 assist.
13 for Georgia and Jazz.
So you telling me I had you out there to run around and rebound at 6'3"?
At least Jordan Clarkson's shot 7 free throws and made all of them. That's good.
That's why Jordan Clarkson's playable. As much as people, he's playable. He will get on your nerves, but he's playable because he's gonna get fouled doing all his little trickery nonsense, and he can get hot. And now he's showing that he's a better playmaker than he was before. He's still like for his usage rate, he's not as productive for his usage rate.
Oh,
So
fuck.
he's just still like whatever. But he's a 6 man. He's the real true, tried and true 6 man.
Yeah.
He's not an above average. He's not an above average player. He has above average skill set, but the way that he applies it, no. So it's cool. But think about it. Don't it feel good to see him get 17 points in 21 minutes off the bench?
Mm-hmm.
Feels
Feels
much
great.
better off the bench. All the nonsense that he doesn't feel as bad because it's coming off the bench.
Kessler wide open. He's not gonna miss that.
If you
Bro,
gave
what
Jordan
the
Clarkson his
fuck,
own bench
dude?
unit and build a bench unit around Jordan Clarkson, then you can now you can cook, but you
Wow,
have to get a
nice
better
pass,
you have to get a
Jordan.
better
Oh.
starting lineup.
Just gotta find a better life here somehow, some way. Maybe it comes from that guy.
Yeah, LeBron Factory, you did say that the 76ers bench wasn't great. So I do remember you saying
Oh,
that
that bench is
yesterday.
trash, bro.
Yeah.
So sad. Like this game is meaningless, bro. Like as much as people like, stop. This is meaningless.
Yeah.
This is meaningless basketball.
Yeah, I don't think Lowry needs to come back in this game, to be honest with you.
Oh, he doesn't, but I want him to.
You get his 2 assists. His 2 assists in garbage time. Oh.
No, he's going to get back in the game.
Yeah, the 76ers will probably go on a run, would be my guess.
Yeah, they're going to go on a run and get down by get down by 8.
Yep.
It's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, I'll be a hell of a surprise. But
Seems to have figured that out pretty well in his
Not with Pat Bev on there. He's going to take charge here.
and then actually forget what I say about Lowry.
Oh.
What the stats say? Estimated plus minus offensively, he's like number.
I think he's 2 in the league, isn't he?
No. He's not that.
What? Yeah.
Played for Scott Drew down at Baylor, so knows how to get up and
3
Let's see.
3
I'll
point.
find it.
I think 3-point makes or something is number 2.
Oh no, I'm talking about his estimated plus minus offensive, like his offensive estimated plus minus. What's it called? Dunking threes, right? Let me see.
Ron Factory, do you want to
Dunking
talk?
threes.
Let's get you way in here.
Yeah, get my guy out there, man. Let's see. Lowry right now in offensive plus minus, he's ranked. He's top for number 10 in the entire league.
Yeah. Yeah.
So forget what I say.
Oh, here he is. He's back.
Because it's estimated impact on offense. Tyrese Halliburton is a plus 8.6. Jokic is plus 7.9. Luka is plus 7.5 points when he gets on the court. Embiid is plus 6.8. Shea is plus 6.7. Giannis is plus 5.2. Steph is plus 5.1. Trae Young is plus 5.1. Tyrese Maxey is plus 4.9. Devin Booker is plus 4.8. And then Lowry is plus 4.8 4.8 as well.
30 points. Boom. It's beautiful. That is beautiful. It's a great list to be a part of for Lowry Markkinen.
You go look at all the advanced stats. They tell you he's one of the top 15 in every analytics that you try to use offensively. He's going to be top 15, top 20 on all of those. Where he has to improve on, like I said before, is that defense. His rim protection, he needs to become a better rim protector. And I don't know if he's a vertical rim protector. I don't think so. So what he would have to do is become extremely good at controlling the paint. So he should be able to replace Walker in the paint and let Walker roam if both of them are on the court. That's what I'm looking for. Because I'm not looking for him to be a shot blocker.
I
He
think
doesn't have the arm length.
Lowry might be top 10 or 20 in the league in rim protection, though.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I remember him being on the list with Walker on
Last year.
Yeah.
Last year he was like top 4, top 5. But he was getting cooked on the perimeter. This year he's not getting cooked on the perimeter.
Right.
And he's getting his hands in the pass lane and all that. I love Oubre.
He's a good player.
Yeah. He's one of those guys that should have been. He should have been a borderline all-star type of player, but he just he don't. I don't know what it is that I can't even tell you what is it that he's missing that I don't know. Because he has a motor.
Put it all together. Or?
He has a hell of a motor. I don't. It's not the motor. He can shoot. He can dribble. He can pass. He can defend. I don't know what it is, but it's just inconsistent. I don't know what's making it so inconsistent, but yeah. Like back in Washington, I was like, damn, Washington got a monster over there. He didn't pop. When he was on Phoenix, he started to pop. Golden State, he was looking good, but they got Wiggins after that, so it was like whatever. He was a wash.
Maybe he's just not very smart.
No.
I'm just saying he got hit by a car.
I really don't believe it. I'll be honest with you.
I know. Neither do I.
But I truly don't believe he got hit by a car. I feel like some guy
that was a cover up for something.
He owed money to or something crazy. I feel like it's something crazy, something stupid. Can't listen, bro. You tell me nobody had the footage of you telling me nobody had the footage of you getting ran over, a 6'7", 6'8" guy getting ran over on a bike.
And then I swear he went home and called or something. Called the police or something. Or
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't believe
that just smells to me that he's maybe not that smart upstairs.
You was into some nonsense. Something happened. Something nonsensical happened, and he want to lie about it. So he has no business being there. It happens. It happens to a lot of these players.
I know.
It's just not talked about.
Yeah.
He's the name of our game.
I know these
What the fuck?
guys. We are all 20 to 25 once. So
Exactly.
Chrysler Toyota dealer today.
Just get into nonsense.
Yep.
Toyota. Let's
And
go
they're
places.
given loads of money.
Utah up a dozen. 6:55 to go here in South Philly. It really is about number 2-3 for the Utah Jazz. Lowry marketing our Toyota Camry turning point in that third quarter.
Lowry marketed. As we take a look at his exploits,
Good move.
he's been so good.
Wee.
But
Jordan,
ever since
why?
Come
Oh,
on.
he has found himself
I
a
don't get
home.
that play.
Bullshit, bro.
Productive. Utah Jazz team really depends
Getting
on
murdered.
every turning point. It's the marketing.
Ugh.
I think you point out the first thing.
Can I pass tweets? I have a tweet of yeah, you can. Just when you click share on X, just hit copy link and then you can paste it in here.
Seventh season. I think he's about to draft
Put some respect on his name.
2020.
Yeah, you guys share away, man.
Player and mentioned he's 5'9".
Jazz apparently no content to pull away on a night the Sixers are missing Embiid. Keep Philly lingering.
Going to work on Marcus
Did another
Morris.
turnover.
Way too strong. Right, quick hit
Holy, they have 20 turnovers? Holy smokes.
Shot even tougher than it
And we're
already
still winning by 10 points.
Go
That's
get me
nuts.
some better. Go get Lowry some better basketball players. Think about
Yes.
it. We have the worst turnover. We have the worst turnover percentage in the league. We have the worst turnovers per game in the league. Right? I think the average team in the NBA averages about 8 or 9 turnovers a game. I could be wrong, but I believe it's 8 or 9 turnovers a game.
took it away from
Right? We average like 17.
I want to know who has the most turnovers on our roster right now.
That means we're losing 8 possessions per game.
after bringing it down, he brought it back up.
Come on, bro.
It's on the stove.
We're losing at least 8 possessions a game.
Wow, Kelly Olynyk has 3 turnovers. That's nuts.
Yeah,
That's uncharacteristic of him.
I don't know because he passes so much.
Right.
He passes
Like, it's just
he passes the
crazy
ball hot.
passes.
Yeah,
Right.
like he be passing the ball like why would you throw
Sexton
this?
has 5 turnovers and Clarkson has 4.
Now Sexton, that's
Yeah,
uncharacteristic.
yeah. I don't know if he's had a high turnover game since the first month of the season.
yet, but so he was over in Finland this offseason, participating in the mandatory military.
There you go. Oh,
Seven
nice
feet tall,
finish.
right? Yeah, Beverly, Collins the rebound. And he's sleeping in a big tent with the rest of his fellow troops.
Oh yeah, and to finish my top 20, Lowry was at 18. Devin Booker I
Yeah.
have at 19. A gap between Lowry and Devin Booker. Sorry, it's the truth. Right now, it's the truth. Devin Booker, could
The
he be
Suns are
completely
not
better
playing
than
that
him?
great,
Yeah.
man. I don't know what it is, but no bench, I guess.
No bench. You didn't have Bradley Beal out there, so now you got Eric Gordon, and you have Eric Gordon and Grayson Allen on the court, and it's forcing KD to play power forward. It's nasty basketball, but nonetheless, that's what they forced themselves into.
Yeah.
And then number 20, I have Kyrie right now. Small gap
Kyrie
between
is
small gap between
surprisingly
Kyrie.
playing very well with Doncic this year for some reason.
I mean, that's how he was playing last year.
Yeah.
Luka loves him, by the way.
Yeah.
Like Luka's in love with that guy.
Well, he should be. Kyrie busts his ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's like as soon as
And he
Luka,
defers to Luka too.
I think Luka had dropped like 40, 15, and something, and he's like, yeah, everything is all good. I'm happy we got to win, but I can't wait till Kyrie comes back. I just can't wait.
He takes the pressure off Luka, so
Yeah. Hey, Kyrie doesn't need the ball.
yeah.
I can catch a shoot. I'll post up. I'll play some defense if you need me to play defense. I'll do it. Dallas, they need to go get Siakam themselves as well, but I think
Yeah.
Siakam be better for the Kings, personally.
Yeah, definitely. Siakam
Um,
would be good with the Kings or the Pacers. But he'd be better with the Kings. I agree.
No, I don't think he should go to the Pacers. I don't like that.
I mean, I mainly like the return package they get for Siakam, I guess.
Yeah.
Maintenance and America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai.
Yeah, and then 21, I got Ja, but and Ja can easily jump up in front of everybody. Like when he came back, I was like, damn, he might be top 15 just them first 3 games, but it leveled out a little bit. But yeah, he's there. And mind you,
Yeah.
Like last year, Lowry. Let me think. I think I think at the end of the season,
Point opportunities for the
in
Sixers.
comparison, I think I had Lowry like
3-point. And that is not a percentage.
I
Absolutely, that's not
think I had him like number 23.
shooting three this season. But when you miss Joel
Okay.
Embiid and Tobias Harris, let's say this third option known as Maxi.
I had him like number 23. And there's a bunch of guys that's in my top 20 now that was nowhere near the top 20 last year for me at the end of the year.
Losses last night. Sixers.
I'm very fluid with this. I don't care. It's however you feel like playing, bro. I got you. I'm gonna recognize you, bro. Don't worry about it. If there's somebody who's gonna recognize you, I'm gonna do it. I wish I cared to be a media personality because I would really be, but
For the Sixers tonight, Kelly stepping up.
You'd be good.
I'll be giving guys their flowers every day. I don't care. What the hell I'm going to lose?
So let's try their best.
Not sleep, anyways.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. It doesn't hurt to sit there and get the proper guy flowers and stop clout munching off of certain guys' names in their games that you liked 5 years ago. Stop trying to convince me that X player is top 25 when he hasn't played top 25 in 3 years.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh yeah, but he performed in the playoffs, bro. I can't, bro. The playoffs is 24 games. What want me to do with that? At maximum, at the maximum, the playoffs get to what is that? At maximum, I believe you can play 28 games in the playoffs.
What
Yeah, because
passes that?
I think it gets to 100 games. I think it can get to 100 games. See, at maximum, you play like 28 games in the playoffs. The first is 82. What you want me to do? I could judge you differently in the playoffs. Like if somebody want to say Lowry's not won't be that in the playoffs, we can have that conversation because I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Truth. What is going on?
But I said this. I said this last year. I said this last year at the beginning of the year. I was like, Lowry's a 7 foot, new and improved Klay Thompson.
Yeah, somebody said that he should be playing shooting guard.
You remember how scary Klay? Man, what?
Yeah.
Now imagine that 7 foot. That's what that is. That's what Lowry is. I could dunk on you. Yeah, we're winning by 12, and they got 5 turnovers, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Now that's crazy. This game doesn't make sense. We're turning it over. Every other
Yeah. I feel like Lowry is probably more athletic than
He
Klay
is.
Thompson was.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like this is an extreme version.
Yeah.
This is what you would. This is the apex of what you would want Klay to get to. If you
Yeah.
can have Klay at 7 foot, everybody would take Klay at 7 foot, and this is what we have. He could
Yeah, that's a
dunk on
nice
people.
player. That's a
Like,
really nice player. You can go get his.
and just like Klay, the conversation is if Lowry can be able to create his own jump shot, if Klay was able to create his own jump shot, he would be way better. Yeah, that's the truth. But when people say that they don't know that Lowry's going to perform in the playoffs, what are you, stupid?
I think at Klay's peak, he could go get a bucket if he wanted to.
Yeah,
I
but
really feel
you don't want him to ISO. You don't want. That's not your preference. Yeah, Klay learned how to do it, but he's not.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not throwing him the ball and you tell him to take over the offense. You know. But when you talk about who's the scariest person on the scouting report in the playoffs, he's one of those, and Lowry will be one of those. Lowry is a 7 foot volume shooter
$20 a month for 24 months. That's 20
who has no problem being physical.
Yeah.
Stop. If you're trying to sit there and try to fool me and act like that's easy to guard, what are you like? Stop, bro. Stop. There's nobody with a brain cell who's going to actually sit there and think that that's not who actually thinks that's going to be easy to guard in the playoff setting. Lowry's okay, but yeah, like Clay Thompson, like the way that he's playing his offense is Clay Thompson. But the thing about Clay was he wasn't slashing and finishing through contact and this, that, and the third. That's what you get with Lowry, and Lowry gonna get you the post hook, and he's gonna get you the little pull up, fade away around the baseline, and he's gonna give you that little turnaround sometimes when he feels like doing it. Is he as effective defensively? No, but I'm offensively. That's what Lowry is. He's a 7 foot Clay Thompson, and it could get better. I believe that Lowry can become a better passer.
Yeah,
I
I
see it
think if
because I
he's
can
playing
see
with
him
better
pass.
players, I think if he's playing with better players, he's averaging 2 assists a game.
Well, yeah, last year he was averaging 1.9 last year.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if that was last year, yeah. If I have better players on the team, just by virtue of having guys who can hit corner threes, because he makes those corner passes. Some of these guys don't pull it, and then some of the guys do pull it, but they don't make it. So could
If
Lowry average 3 assists a game? Absolutely.
if Lowry averages 2 assists per game, he literally has the same stats as Dirk did.
Yeah.
Same exact.
But again, why do I need Lowry? It's like guys want him. Oh yeah, he's not a creator. He's not going to create shots for other people. I'm sorry.
Well,
His
things are
play.
just going to open up for him more if he's playing with better
He's
players.
not station. He's not even a stationary player for you to sit there and be like, oh yeah, no, he's not playing. He's not. He's not creating the offense for other players. He's not stationary, bro. Steph is not creating jump shots for other people. Not with the ball in the air. Hell no, that's not what he's doing. By virtue of gravity, sometimes he gets it, but no.
Double duty today on the Flyers this afternoon. 1 o'clock puck drop. We had ice out here where the floor is.
So like Lowry offensively, he's almost as good as you could possibly get. He just he just has to show that he can. I've seen him get shots off in isolation. He can get his
Yep.
shot off. He's 7 foot. It's not like he can't get the shot off. That's a fake conversation. Like he can't create his own jump shot. He's 7 feet. Shut up. Stop. What shot do I need to create? I'm taller than everybody. He's tall and he has a high release. Stop. So that
What are you
part,
doing, John?
it doesn't matter. I just need to see him become a better playmaker and a better defender, all around defender, and that'll be the story for me. If he can get to like um I can't even find a level of a passer that I can give, but yeah, if he could just be a good big man passer, then that's fine with me, and he'll be whatever. He'll be a top 10 S player in that whole top 10 conversation. Bro, it's not 2010, bro. There's like 15, 20 guys that you can argue is skillful enough to be a top 10 player. It's not a real convo. Once you get to the top five, that's something. But come on, bro. The way I look at it, like guys who's like ranked like number 17 to like 19 or 20 for me, they're like tier 2 players. They're tier 2 players, and then you have the tier 1 guys. And there's like there's 3 tier 1A guys that like, that's just the anomaly who what you call it, Jokic, Giannis, and Embiid. And you got
Sexton has 10 assists tonight, though.
does he?
It's 2-1.
That's
for
crazy.
assist to turnover.
Why didn't his turnovers doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah,
Bounce bucks and
I didn't know he had 10 assists.
yeah, he's got a double double. Yeah,
Wow. But what does he have? He has like 18 or something?
19. Yeah,
Mm, that's something. That's really something.
Sexton starts on him, mark, and it comes over to help.
Lowry's got an assist too. One more, buddy.
Mr. Paxson this evening coming into the ball game without his supporting cast.
Mark, here goes my guy, Mike.
Themselves at times, especially offensively, where they face guarded him.
what have we seen? We've seen everything tonight. Not just man. Saw some box and ones.
But this whole lot that we had to trade for a top 10 player. Bro, let's get a top 50 player first.
Steady diet of one.
Can we get a second top 100 player? Something?
Yeah, if we just, man, I don't know. It'd be nice to go get another top 20 to 50 player somewhere in between there.
Let's put it like this. I think Walker is the second best player on the team.
And he's just barely under 100.
I don't even know if he's top 20. I don't even know for a fact that he's past top 20, that he's past number 25 in centers. I don't know for a fact.
Huh.
Now, is he one of the best defensive ones? Yes, but offensively and defensive not defense, rebounding dominance. I have questions.
Youngsters out there, you're playing ball, you see a loose ball, don't bend down to pick it up.
33
He's good. He's a good
Lowry.
rebounder. He's just not a dominant rebounder. I want to see Walker become dominant around the rim in all facets. Like he don't have to be a scorer, but he has to be somewhere to where like he's a threat in the paint. Flip shots or something like that. Why is the ball not going to Lowry? What am I looking at, bro? Yeah, Lowry rebound, put back. Yeah, thanks. Because what the hell was Jordan Clarkson doing?
Me and Jordan Clarkson.
What's up, man, boy? Look at that, 31 and 12. Lowry, 31 and 12, 33 minutes.
Yeah, 33 and 12 now. That bucket that he put back is the 33rd.
Yep, well, there you go.
Yeah. Minute, point a minute.
The most effective scorer in the league. Quite literally. Statistically. He leads the league in points per touch. He's leading the league points per touch back-to-back years. Don't tell me that's not a top 20 player.
12, wow.
You can't tell me that's not. Yeah, let's start, man. I heard somebody say like Lowry's not even top 50. I mean, not top 50. He's a top 50 player. I'm like, what the fuck? What basketball you watch? You don't watch. You can't. There's no way you watch basketball and tell me
I
that
don't watch Jazz
a,
games for
a,
sure.
gu- a guy who's averaging 24 points a game, barely touching the ball, is like there's only like I think Lowry's like probably like ranked number 28 or something like that in points per game, somewhere around that.
Ooh.
And look at where marketed it is here as he starts. He comes
Sexton just nailed the three.
Perfectly and beats everybody.
This is what Lowry should be doing on a night-to-night basis for me. He should be 28 and 10. That's what I thought I'd be getting, 28 and 10 a game. So he's not playing up to the player that I even think he is. He does it, but some of this is these blowouts that we be getting in, and he subbed out, played 24 minutes, played 28 minutes, and stuff like that, and already sticking to his nasty rotations.
Yeah.
So
Finds a little bit of a nice little makeshift point for the visitors.
Well, he started off the game for him in attack mode. Appropriate that he finishes it.
The finish.
that was a great game.
Yeah, we needed to win that one, so
33 and 13.
Yep.
Win over the Bulls to start out 2024. Tough luck for the Knicks last night. And tough one to the Jazz tonight.
33 and 13. Now what? Now, Giannis, please play.
Oh, please. I want to see Giannis and Lowry go at it.
That would be the first game. That would be the first game since Lowry was the Jazz that they both was on the same court.
Oh, really?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
because
first, the
Giannis
first,
played
the
his
first
last
game
game.
Giannis didn't play, and then the last game Lowry wasn't playing because of Well, we was tanking.
Oh, tank. Yeah.
The tankathon,
Take it.
good tankathon.
Take note.
8 points, 10 assists for Tom.
Take note.
AC Hudson off the bench, 10 for Kessler. And Marketing and Jazz bounce
I
back
love
tonight
that.
here
Tyson
on
holds the
Bronze
microphone like that.
120-109 win. Lowry, Chevrolet player of
10th double this season. See, he should be having way more than double doubles at 10.
Right.
26-year-olds. Nice rebirth in Salt Lake City. His Utah career just getting started.
8 views.
76ers basketball is brought to you in part by Toyota. Your winter 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive Toyotas are ready. Toyota, let's go places.
Let's see. Can we get
Sixers nights again tonight here in South Philly. The producer of Sixers basketball, Josh Traeger. Trey Henry is our associate producer. My director is Mike Harmon.
We told you. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I need to learn some more Spanish anyways. I should join your guys' broadcast. Thanks for the invite there, Julio.
Oh, they do a broadcast?
Yeah, the Spanish broadcast does. He sent the link of it earlier in the chat. He can probably send it again, so we don't have to look for it. Impose my will. Hey Julio, drop your guys' watch party or podcast or whatever. There you go. Planeta Jazz. Los Hios.
Oh, that's a fire. That's a fire. That's a fire. That's a fire podcast. Man.
Yeah.
Fire. Super fire. What's going on with my thing?
Aren't you part Dominican, Armani?
Dominican, Panamanian, and Cuban.
Yeah. So you know some Spanish.
Yeah, I know a lot of Spanish. I just refuse to speak it.
Yeah. Oh man, you guys probably have some good food.
That's what, bro? What?
Dang, jealous. Hardy probably not. Yeah, I'm curious as to what he's gonna say here in the post game. We didn't learn any good lessons about turning the freaking ball over.
Like I said, this game was going to be no different. This game was meaningless. Like, no man, meaningless game. Meaningless. As soon as I see no
Yes,
Embiid,
I
I'm
am
like,
putting
hell
the
no.
audio on my phone. I will just play it now. I don't know what percentage. 16. I had a charger here somewhere. I'm gonna turn off my light.
Oh, look what Tony Jones said.
What did he say?
He said, damn, where did it go? No. He said, I feel like Colin Sexton is playing his way into having to be considered a part of the core going forward. All he wanted was a chance to be a full-time starter, and he deserves a mountain of credit for taking advantage of his opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe, but if we can get if he's
The difference between getting DeJounte Murray or whatever, then yeah.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Later.
Don't let the door hit you.
It was good while it lasted, big bro.
Yeah. You'll get that starting chance somewhere else, I guess.
Wishful thinking.
No. Yeah. My guess is THT is probably going out for sure.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
would guess
bad for him, man.
my biggest money would be on him of any of the players that are gonna be
Honestly,
moved.
I could see him being kept and brought back
Yeah.
on a cheaper contract, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a bad player to have as your
I tell you, I'd rather him than Chris Dunn.
starting for Chris Dunn.
He'll be a nice. He's a nice 6 man. He's a nice 6 man. He has to become a bit more efficient basketball player though. It's like, yeah, see, like JC, he's not crazy efficient, but at least he's a shooting talent, so he can get hot. That's not Taylor. So
Nah.
he has a lot of ground to make up. He has to be way more sound of a basketball player.
I mean, he has the tools to be a scorer off the bench for sure. So if he wanted to, he has the body to just basically get the basket whenever he wants.
Oh yeah, if he actually came in shape,
Yeah.
he'd be a problem.
Yeah.
If he came in shape, he'd probably be a start 11 guard. But it's not that. It is not that he's out of shape. Like he's in basketball shape, but is he in pristine shape? Hell no. So you can't even convince me that he's anywhere close to that. Sounds like he's a 7-footer. You don't have the luxury of sitting there being like super pludgy as a guard. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong, but you can't do that and be no point guard.
Why is it switching over to the Sixers one? What the hell? There it goes.
Oh, you speak Portuguese. Oh, so you're in Brazil? Or you're in Portugal?
Portugal. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think he's in Lisbon or something.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. Yeah, let's turn off my notifications. Oh, it's like going off while the Will's talking. There we go. Are there many Hispanic? Yeah, there's a lot of Hispanic people. There's a lot of people from Central America and Utah. God, it keeps switching to the Sixers broadcast. Hopefully it doesn't do that when Will's on. Wonder if it's my internet connection.
See, look. I can't remember what bro name is on the 76ers broadcast. He played in the NBA. He said they're talking about Larry. They're talking about Larry
Yeah.
like crazy right now.
Oh, here's Will.
Okay.
Obviously, the two areas that we struggled in tonight in the first half, turnover. Something we addressed at halftime about trying to take back control of the game. Obviously, they're a very aggressive defensive team. They have tremendous ball pressure. A lot of guys that.
My NBA app's struggling tonight.
But continue to force turnovers in the second half, but we held them to 4 offensive rebounds in the second half. Our offensive execution tonight, outside of the turnovers, was good. When we didn't turn it over, and I thought our team did a good job of continuing to attack the paint, both off the dribble and playing off the ball. It was a great win for us on a back-to-back, coming off of a tough game last night. I thought obviously down the stretch, they started to double team and pick up full court, and the game got a little messy late. But really, really proud of the team and their approach tonight. I think coming in at halftime, they understood the things that we needed to address. A bunch of guys, played really solid for us tonight. Colin having 10 assists was big for us. I thought, on the offensive end, we really tried to play a little bit more pick and roll against their 5-man in the second half. And I thought that our ball handlers made a lot of good reads. So a good team win, and on to Milwaukee.
I felt like John was able to get loose a lot early in the game, getting to the rim, on whether it was like on back cuts or just in pick and roll. Why was that working so effectively?
They guarded him with the 5, and I thought John did a really good job of mixing in setting screens and slipping and using his speed. John's a really dynamic athlete as a roller, and there were some times where he was able to get behind, that 5-man defender by using his speed and slipping out. That stuff is because of John. It's also because of the pace of the ball handler. Colin, Jordan, some of those guys did a good job of keeping their defender on their back. And so it was a good game for John. We're looking for opportunities to involve him as a roller when we can. Not every team guards him and drop. Some teams will switch his pick and rolls. So tonight was a good game for John. Nice to see him catch a little bit of a rhythm. John's been working really hard, adjusting to a new role, a new team. And so nights like this make you feel good for him because he really does work hard, doesn't make excuses. He's dealt with some tough moments. He's dealt with having at times less minutes than he's used to based on what happens in a game. But he's really mature and has been a great presence in our locker room. So, obviously happy that he had a good game tonight.
You mentioned that with him beat out, it's an opportunity to kind of attack the rim. You get 72 points in the paint. What was working so well? I guess, where did you see the opportunities to kind of make that happen, to kind of capitalize on what they were doing?
Yeah, a big part of it was, playing pick and roll versus the 5, and trying to create some indecision for their defense where they had to either pull in off the weak side, or we were able to play with the roller. They do a very, very good job of making their first help. When we kicked the ball out, they did a great job of not letting us shoot a ton of early catch and shoot threes in our possessions, but I thought our guys continued to make quick decisions, catch and drive, get downhill. Guys like Colin, JC are so dynamic as drivers, that we also had certain lineups where we could space the floor a little bit more. It was a combination of a bunch of things tonight. I think, mostly it comes down to the team executing as we change things up on the offensive end.
The performance of the zone in the first half, it seemed like initially there were a lot of guys maybe getting beat off yielding penetration off the dribble, but it seemed like as the game went along, it tightened up a little bit.
Yeah, from a statistical standpoint, the zone was good in the first half. They did a good job of trying to vary who they were using as a screener. There were definitely some possessions where they got pretty good looks and they just didn't make them. They were playing some lineups and putting some people in spots that made the zone a little bit tougher at times. We also wanted to try to maintain as much time as we could on Tyrese Maxey's body. The zone, you get off his body and let him move in space. And obviously he was a huge priority for us tonight, especially with him beat out. So the second half, we really pivoted and played mostly man-to-man. That's why it's nice to have a couple of different options in the toolbox. We went to the zone. It was pretty effective. Not our best night of zone, but by no means our worst. But we felt like as the game went on, trying to continue to apply pressure to Maxey and not have people get off his body was most important for us.
With Colin, how much of his like facilitating versus driving is coached versus him just feeling out the game?
I mean, I don't tell Colin where to throw the ball before the possession starts. I mean, dead moments, timeouts, free throws, we're able to have some conversations about things that I see, what some potential reads may be. But the credit goes to Colin. Like, he's making these reads in real time. Also every possession doesn't always quite pan out how you think it will. Some do, but they did a good job of sending some pick and rolls to our weak hand, and so some stuff that is usually sent to the screen was sent away from the screen. And Colin did a good job of making those reads. So, he puts in a lot of time on the court doing this. I don't think it's not lost on me that a lot of this is because of the live reps that he's doing of this. It's film work. It's, studying that piece, but he's also really attacking those workouts, and getting live game speed reps of doing this, and it's paying off for him.
You guys have not been super prolific the last few nights in terms of 3-point makes, but you've been able to make up for it just with your efficiency inside. Is there something happening defensively against you that's kind of leading to that, or is it just kind of 3-point variance for a short stretch?
I think a little bit of it is short stretch. Jordan has had some good games from three. He's also had some cold games from three. And we don't have a ton of players on the roster that shoot a lot of threes off the dribble. So we're relying a lot on drive and kick. And, that means that when you drive, you're making a read at the rim in terms of who's in front of you and where the ball needs to go. I think sometimes we end up with points in the paint because we do a good job of driving it, and the read is to attack the rim. I haven't seen on film anything that is like glaring to me or concerning in terms of like, oh man, teams are guarding us a certain way and it's taking away our ability to shoot. We've had a few matchups lately where we've had an advantage driving the ball and have been able to put a lot of pressure on the rim. And so we're trying to lean into whatever the game and the preparation shows us may be available. Thanks, guys.
There you have it.
Yep. Well, sounds like Sexton is earning his respects, man. Earning his respects.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
Just don't let him be the barometer to what. Well, he can't be because.
Oh, they won't.
Yeah.
They know. They know, but he's I mean, he's not making too much money to not be able to be moved, so.
Yeah, 17 million.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think anybody on this, I mean, besides Walker and Lowry are super untouchable, so.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I didn't notice that Jordan didn't hit a three.
He didn't?
0 for 6. Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah, man, he's not a great shooter, so I can't really.
And he had the lowest plus minus at +1 and 5 turnovers. Yeah.
So nobody had a negative?
Nobody had negative. No.
Wow. It's not like this was
Abaji had +3, which was the next one. So everybody else was above that. +5 or higher.
Yeah. Wow. Decent game. I like that. Decent game.
Yeah, those are the games you're supposed to win.
19 minutes. Walker only played 19 minutes. 10 points, 4 rebounds. He didn't get it. Wow, he didn't get a block.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Huh. Yeah, Walker struggled a little bit, but he probably deterred some shots, so can't fault him entirely.
There was no need to put him back on the court anyway if they was on focus on shooting threes how they were. So whatever.
Yeah, Simo had 7 points. He had 7 rebounds though. Wow.
Oh, damn.
4 turnovers though.
Well, John Collins shot 9 for 10. He didn't even shoot a 3. Wow. I like that.
Yeah, that's impressive for him actually, because he's been shooting 3+ a game. So, I wonder if that's something that they talked about and worked on
Uh,
to make him
Constance had
cognizant of
5
that.
turnovers. Oh shit. 5. Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We got Milwaukee on Monday.
That's the game.
Giannis is going to be playing. Hopefully, cross our
That's the
fingers.
lane game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the game. Giannis should be playing. If Giannis is playing, we're gonna have a whole lot of fun because they don't play defense. So Giannis is going